Khris Middleton is a great player, but for the last few years, he has been the sidekick to Giannis. So today, I am putting Khris Middleton on his own team and seeing if he can turn into a superstar. We're gonna go ahead and change his stats to 99 potential and make sure that he can continue to progress, and I'm gonna see if he can win an NBA championship by himself as the #1 option on a new team. As you can probably tell, we are here with an expansion draft, and I am gonna select Khris Middleton with the first pick. Everything else, I am going to let 2K simulate completely on their own. After doing that, our final roster is looking okay. We got John Wall, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love, and all kinds of other decent-ish players. On top of that, I am going to be making Khris Middleton play 48 minutes a game. We are doing everything we can to turn him from a sidekick to the superhero, the main attraction. Here's the twist though, if any player outscores him in any game, I have to instantly trade them away. Because if Khris Middleton's going to be the #1 option, we can't have anybody outperforming him. So with that being said, we're trading away Kevin Love and Omar Yurtseven for Steven Adams and Danny Green, two players who aren't going to take a lot of shots, but they could definitely help out. In the next game, it seems to work as Khris Middleton led the team in scoring. Now, I'm not going to show all 82 games of every single season, so you'll just see if a player plays better than him and if we have to trade them. I'm going to be taking this video idea and making other versions of it, so in the comments down below, let me know any sidekick or second option that you want to see have his own team and do a challenge like this. 3 weeks into the season and in this loss versus the Dallas Mavericks, Khris Middleton fouled out early, which means John Wall and Clarkson performed better. And with that being said, that means those two are about to get traded. And we are going to be trading away John Wall and Jordan Clarkson for Derek White and Grant Williams, two players who are going to help the team out, but they're not going to score more or as much as Khris Middleton. Just 2 games later, Bogdanovich scored more than Khris Middleton, which means it's trade time. So we're going to pick up a pretty great defensive center currently in the real-life NBA and a future first-round pick in Brook Lopez. But Brook Lopez is not staying for long. We're instantly trading him because he's already playing better than Khris Middleton in his second game with the team. I don't assume Mo Bamba is ever going to put up a 30-point game, so we're going to trade for him. Welcome to the team, you tall man with a song named after you. Khris Middleton fouled out in only 20 minutes of play, and Jonathan Isaac, Westbrook Bamba, and Derek White are all about to get traded. Now, Klay Thompson could definitely score more than Khris Middleton, but Draymond won't, so I'm going to pick up Draymond and he's going to help the team out. Klay Thompson will probably move down in the future. Now, although I need someone that's not going to score more than Khris Middleton, I do still need the team to score in order to win a title or even make it to the playoffs. So we're getting the other guy with the name that I'm not going to be able to pronounce that starts with a B, alright? Welcome to the team, Bogey. And for the last trade, we're taking Derek White. He's gonna leave, he's gonna go to Utah, and we're gonna get Lauri Markkanen, who's been killing it in real life, but in 2K, he's not that guy. And in our first game, Klay Thompson and Bogey both score more than Khris Middleton, so they're once again on the move. Like I said, every time someone plays better, we're gonna trade them, but the goal is still to win an NBA championship. So I think my new strategy is getting players that are gonna help us, but if they do better, I'm gonna have to trade them away anyway, and I'll still be able to get good players. Right here, this is a pretty massive trade. We're gonna get Pascal Siakam and Gary Trent Jr., two guys who are definitely gonna play better than Khris Middleton at some point. But until then, we are just gonna hope that they help the team out. Please don't score more than Khris, and look at that. Khris is still on top, so we get to keep Pascal and Gary Trent. And once again, Khris Middleton fouled out, so we have 5 players to trade. We got Dante, Steven Adams, Pascal, Lauri, and Gary Trent. First trade we're going to do is we're going to get Shea and Mike Muscala for Dante and Pascal. Next, we're going to pick up Paul George and Moses Brown for Steven Adams, Gary Trent, and Kenyon Martin Jr. And finally, Lauri Markkanen is getting shipped away for Buddy Hield, a nice little sharpshooter, but hopefully he's not going to put up like 30 points a game. He's just going to put up a solid 18 to help us out. Shea and Buddy Hield and Paul George all played better than Khris Middleton, so they're all about to get shipped out. Khris is still averaging 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, but every couple of games these guys play better, so we got to ship them away. Marcus Smart and Al Horford for Mike Muscala and Shea. You know what? I'll take it. It's not the greatest trade. I definitely lose this trade, but we need players who aren't going to outperform Khris Middleton too often. And on top of that, I didn't mention it, but I can't trade for players I've already acquired on the team before. So although picking up Andrew Wiggins would be really cool, I can't get Russell Westbrook for a second time. And out of all of the trade options that I have, the only 2 I can take is this first round pick and Sengun, or Jakob Poeltl and Josh Richardson. I'm going to take Baby Jokic in the first overall pick for Paul George, Buddy Hield. I think I've made Khris Middleton his perfect team because we have not had a single player outscore Khris Middleton in an entire month of simulation. He also dropped 62 points one game. Like, that's crazy. Khris Middleton has been killing it. He's turned into a superstar. He's averaging like 35 points a game right now. He's hooping. He might even be playing better than Giannis at this current point. I don't know. In this game against the Chicago Bulls, Eric Gordon scored 30 and Sengun outscored 28, so that means they must get traded, which kinda is unfortunate. I mean, the team's been playing really well. It's been a while since someone has outscored Khris. The other thing we have to think about is when Khris gets fouled out, someone's automatically going to score more than him. So that's another part of the challenge that makes it a little difficult. I'm going to take this trade, get Rui and Vernon Carey Jr., and we're going to keep on moving. And for the first time in a long time, a player has outperformed Khris Middleton. This time it's Rui, so he gotta go. We're going to be trading for Mitchell Robinson, a guy who doesn't really score that much, but he's still pretty decent. We also pick up a second-round pick, and we get rid of Danny Green. And in our first game, after trading him away, Khris Middleton dropped 55 points. He's a monster. You'll also notice we're only running an 8-man rotation to make sure that Khris Middleton is getting the most minutes possible. Nobody outplayed Khris Middleton for the rest of the season after that last trade, so we are here at the end of the year. Luka still won MVP, averaging a 35-point triple-double. Even if Khris Middleton had his own team, he's still not a Luka. Jaden Ivey is Rookie of the Year, averaging 21 points. Tyler Hero is 6-man. Giannis is defensive, and Mitchell Robinson is most improved. Look at that, man. He is hooping for us. He's only averaging 10 points, so he's not outscoring Khris Middleton. He's playing great defensively. He's getting the rebounds. He's exactly what we need for this team. And Khris Middleton made the All-NBA first team. Look at the Liberty. He's averaging 39 points a game with 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. His only goal is to score the ball, so his assist being low is completely fine with me because if he passes the ball too much, someone's going to outplay him. And the whole point of the video is to make sure that Khris Middleton has his own team. I'm turning Khris Middleton into Giannis, basically. Speaking of Giannis, he actually outplayed his former teammate, and Giannis is only on the second team. You could argue that Giannis had a better season with 30 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks, but you don't make those decisions, 2K does, and that's why Khris is on the first team. The Liberty is going up against the Miami Heat in the first round. Obviously, we cannot make any trades during the playoffs, so we're just going to simulate the playoffs and see if he can win. He wins game 1, he wins game 2. Is he going to sweep? No. Miami takes a game, don't tie it up. Okay, they want to tie it up? Fine, go ahead and tie it up. Khris is going to come up clutch. He's going to win the game. It's a tied series. Game 7 in the first round. Khris Middleton, you are the superstar now. You are the Giannis. You have the handle to this team. And he fully knows that because he just stomped the Heat by 50. Khris Middleton in game 7 of the first round, 59 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. And we are moving on to the second round to take on the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, you know that team, but are they Khris Middleton? No. We win the first one. Give us the second one. No. Brooklyn wants it? Okay, Brooklyn, well, we're going to take the third, the fourth, and give us the fifth as well. Yes, sir. We are in the Eastern Conference Finals. We're either going to be facing Chicago or Atlanta, and it looks like we're taking on the Bulls. I didn't make any trades with them, so they're still really good, and they're always super crazy in simulation. We also have Ben McLemore starting at shooting guard. I definitely don't want that. Let me go fix the rotation. I moved Khris Middleton to the 2 guard. Grant Williams is the 3 guard, and then guess what, Ben? You're not getting any minutes. I'd rather have old man Rondo in here. Here we go. Game 1 against the Chicago Bulls. We lose. Game 2, we also lose. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we lose. Game 5, we lose. The Liberty miss the finals in their first season as a team. LeBron versus DeMar. And shockingly, the Los Angeles Lakers are your NBA champions. LeBron is finals MVP, and we're on to the second season of Khris Middleton having his own team. I'm going to put team automation on. I'm going to let them do their lottery, their draft, their signing, all of that mumbo jumbo, and I'll see you guys at the start of season 2. Khris Middleton, I believe in you. He jumped all the way to a 93 overall. Okay, this is the season. He's going crazy. Game 1, we got a loss against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They beat us. But hey, he still dropped 37. Why is Rui back? How did Rui get back on the team? You know what? I'm not going to let it ride. I didn't even do that, so it's not my fault. He's just here vibing out. Khris Middleton, 41, 11, and 7. He's crazy. I'll see you guys if we have to make a trade. So far, we're doing pretty good. They're 11 and 7. Nobody's outscored Khris Middleton, and we're rolling. We beat Giannis twice. That's what we need to see. This video is about making Khris Middleton better than Giannis, better than Luka, making him the GOAT. I mean, the dude is dropping 54 and 14 a game practically right now. I mean, he's averaging 41, 7, and 8 with 2 steals. Khris Middleton is him. I've made him a superstar, and hopefully he wins a title this year. I mean, come on, look at the streak of games he just had. 40 and 10 right there against the Utah Jazz, 41 and 8 with 6 steals. And then he had a 40-point triple-double with 16 assists against the Knicks and dominated him. He's too good. As I say that, the very next game, someone scores more points than him. To be fair, he fouled out, so that's not his fault. He didn't even get to play the full game. So Keontae George, I don't even know if I pronounced that. I've never heard of this man in my life. Goodbye, Rob. Will? Oh, that'd be perfect, but I don't want Jordan. We're gonna trade away Keonta, George, and Rui Hachimura. Sorry, Rui, your collateral damage for Chuma Okeke and Wendell Carter Jr. I think that's a solid trade. I mean, Okeke only averages 7 points a game, so he's not gonna score more than Khris, and Wendell Carter's only averaging 9. But they're not useless. They're still helping out the team just a little bit, so I say it's a solid trade for the challenge. So the guy who's only averaging 6 points just put up 31, so goodbye, Okeke. It's time to trade you. Okeke, do you love me? Are you riding? We're picking up Gary Payton in a second. I knew this day would happen, man. Khris Middleton, you suck. You only took 4 shots. You fouled out, and now we have to trade our entire rotation. Wendell Carter Jr., PJ Washington for Jordan Poole and Patrick Baldwin Jr. Sure, welcome to the team. Now we're going to pick up Markelle Fultz and Andre Drummond, 2 guys who don't really score, but they're definitely valuable to a team. Another player who doesn't score, but definitely is going to help the team is Matisse Thybulle. I don't care about Gregory whatsoever. I just want Matisse on the team. Shout out to when he was a YouTube vlogger for like a month. How the heck did the Grizzlies let Patrick Baldwin Jr. score 25 points? This man's a 72 overall. Drummond also got 22 rebounds. That's cool and whatever, but Poole, Fultz, and Patrick all gotta go. We're gonna pick up Bridges and Johnson right here for Reddish and Poole, a solid swap, 2 players who don't score that much. And we're gonna trade for some more defense. Lou Dort, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, welcome to the team. Goodbye, Markelle. I'll miss you so much. The boy Khris fouled out again, which means Michael Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Caleb Love, who is on this team, they're all getting traded. Wiggins for Bridges, straight up, I'll take it. Welcome to the team, Mr. Maple Mamba Canada, whatever his maple name was. Amir Coffey and Shaq Jr., welcome to the team. We're trading for both of you. I hope you enjoy your stay here in Louisville. Lou Dort just scored 34 points against the Pacers, so it's time to trade him away. Ricky Rubio and Kem Birch, you know what? I really like this trade, so we're going to do it. Welcome to the team, you Spanish man, you. It's that time again. We have to trade literally everybody because Khris Middleton got a triple-double and then fouled out. He also shot 4 for 23, which is the grossest stat line I've ever seen in my life. You know what? We're gonna go big or go home. Kristaps Porzingis and Usman Garuba, welcome to the team. Tingus Pingus, you're gonna lead us into the future. Zubac, you gotta go. Grayson Allen and Drew Eubanks, welcome to the squad. You know, I just said squad so oddly that I kinda like paused because I didn't even understand what just came out of my mouth, but we're fine. Ricky Rubio, DeAndre Bembry, and a second-round pick for Andrew Nembhard. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce his name, but he's been hooping as of late for the Pacers, and we're also getting Daniel Tice. Both Grayson Allen and Porzingis outscored Khris Middleton, and I'm sure at this point of the video you know what that means. It's trade time. We're gonna pick up Slow-Mo and Daniel House. Welcome to the team, you old slow people. They're not even old, but Kyle Anderson is the slowest moving NBA player in history, so you know why he's called Slow-Mo. Rudy Gobert is perfect for this. Welcome to the team, bucko. I don't even have to look at the other trades. That man stands close to the rim, and that's pretty much all he does. He is not built like, oh my god, he scored 35. You're kidding. He scored 35 right after I trash talked him. Are you joking? And then we also got to trade away whoever Patton is, and we got to trade away Gary Payton. Jose Alvarado just dropped 38 the other night, but I don't think he's going to do that in 2K, so we're going to pick up him and Chris Boucher. With the playoffs coming up, and since we can't trade during the playoffs, we got to try to get the best players available with only 2 weeks left in the season. So I'm going to trade Rudy Gobert for Damian Lillard and hope that Damian Lillard doesn't outscore Khris Middleton in the last 12 games that we got. And unfortunately, Damian Lillard has outscored Khris Middleton, 38 points. We only had 3 more games left, Dame. Why did you have to ruin it? Bradley Beal is the best available player out of all the trades we got, so Dame Dalla, Amir Coffey, goodbye, and welcome to the team, Bradley Beal. We have 3 games left in the season, so Bradley, please don't outscore us. He did in that game. What about Chicago? Yep, he scored more than us at Chicago, which means we have to trade Bradley Beal before the final game of the season. And I found kind of a perfect trade. Zach LaVine, welcome to the team, buddy. Now, that was the final game of the season. We played the Bucks right after, but I couldn't look at the box score. And here we are, the end of the regular season. Khris Middleton is your MVP. 38.7 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and a block. I have officially made Khris Middleton better than Luka. Victor is your rookie of the year, of course. Spencer Dinwiddie, 6th man, Jaren Jackson Jr. defensive player, and most improved is Tyrese Maxey. Khris Middleton made the All-NBA first team. Anybody else? Nope. We are only the 3rd seed once again playing Miami. I think we can take care of them. I think we can beat them. It's a 3-1 series. It's pretty much a wrap, so we're going to move on to the next round, taking on Cleveland, which is a very good team. They were the 2nd seed, so I wouldn't wouldn't be shocked at all if we lost to them, and it looks like we're going to, as they're up 3-0, and oh, he coming back? So I had no words for what you're about to see on the screen. I wasn't going to commentate. I fully accepted the loss. I thought it was over. I hit simulate game, and we tied it up, and then I'm going to be like, oh, I didn't say anything. I was starstruck. Quite literally was, but I needed to add the voiceover so you could see us come back. They just came back down 3-0, and I have no words for it. I just did that expecting to lose, and I didn't commentate because I was fully expecting to lose. I was going to do a jump cut and be like, oh no, Khris Middleton lost, but no, we got a Game 7 on our hands. We're going to simcast it, of course. I mean, what kind of YouTuber would I be if I didn't simcast a game that's super important, as the Cavs were trading back and forth the lead? It's looking like a close game. We take a short little 10-point... Oh, no, never mind. We just came back. We just came back down 3-0! Here's the thing, though. Zach LaVine did score more than us, but we can't trade him. It's the playoffs, so it doesn't really matter. I can't believe we just came back down 3-0, and now we are playing James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid. If Khris Middleton can do what he just did, then yeah, I think we're winning a title this year. Are we gonna sweep? Okay, no, they take a game. And we win in 5. Look at that. Khris Middleton, 40 points, 10 assists, 40 from Zach LaVine, 41 and 39 from the duo in game 1, 49 and 35 in game 2. Dude, Zach LaVine, 44, Khris Middleton, 27 in game 3. We got 31 and 28. We're hooping. Unfortunately, and extremely awkwardly, Zach LaVine stole Eastern Conference Finals MVP from the guy who won regular season MVP and the guy we're trying to make a GOAT. We're up against Zion and the Pelicans, who I just recorded a video for. That will be out in a couple of days, hopefully, and we take a 3-0 lead and sweep. The challenge is complete. Khris Middleton is an NBA champion. Zach LaVine stole the shine at the end. But then again, game 1, 45 points from Khris Middleton. Game 2, 36 points. Game 3, okay, game 3, he kind of sucked. He fouled out, got 19 points, that's whatever. And then in game 4, he had 25 points in 16 minutes and then fouled out. If he did not foul out, he would have won Finals MVP. He would have been the GOAT. And there you go. That's the video. I made Khris Middleton from a sidekick to a superstar. He got his own team and led them to an NBA championship. If you guys enjoyed, please subscribe, like up, all that normal YouTube stuff, and comment down below whatever you want to put on my YouTube banner. Whichever gets the most likes, well, that will be added to my YouTube banner. Appreciate you guys watching. As always, been your boy Little Codeine. Peace out.